Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. Happy Friday. I hope you're well. Hope you're looking after yourself and you're looking forward to a, good game tonight, 8 o'clock UK time for the Forest Spurs game, but also a good weekend as a whole. Really, I think actually quite positive video for you now. We're going to be talking a little bit more about Serhou Guirassy as well, because we have a bit of an update basically on us as well as the other teams that are interested in him. We do have some actually good news on Tanguy Ndombele. I know it's not very often, but I do actually have us some good news, which does impact our January in a good way. Not all good, but at least this thing is a good thing. As well as a promising update on Micky and his injury situation. So plenty of good stuff to get into. Just want to say, if you're new, subscribe. You're very much welcome to join us for the journey. And I do want to say, welcome to all of you that have subscribed recently. You are still welcome for the journey, and I'm happy to have all of you along for it. Let's talk Serhou Guirassy. So, Stuttgart striker. Obviously, I talked about in previous videos how Spurs have been interested. It died down for a bit and it piped back up yesterday to say that Spurs are still interested because of the fact he is still so cheap. Now, the only thing is, obviously, he's 27. And I spoke about in a video not long ago, and I said that Spurs wanted to work anywhere between 19 and 24 in terms of age range for the players they're looking to get, right? And I said, I like that, but we shouldn't restrict ourselves to players inside that range if they are a few years older, because Serhou Guirassy is 27, okay? But he's slap bang in the middle / early part of his prime. So you're still going to have him for a good few years. So it came from Ekram Kanur, who said that Borussia Dortmund, Atletico Madrid, Arsenal, Newcastle United, Tottenham and Manchester United are in a race to sign Stuttgart's Ghanaian striker Serhou Guirassy. So it doesn't shock me. It doesn't shock me at all about any of those teams wanting Serhou Guirassy. Anytime you can get your hands on a guy who's a proven goal scorer in a top 5 league, or do you know what, even call it a top 4 league, because I think the 5th one is kind of like, it's fluctuating between so many different leagues now. Liga are no longer the 5th best league. So if you call it the top 4 leagues, Bundesliga being in there, either 2nd or 3rd, that's a really, really good thing. And the fact that, look, he's 27, fine, but he's going to cost you 15, 20 million pounds, something like that. For me, it's a no-brainer. Now, we also talked about how the fact his agent's pretty much going to want to cash in on who's going to pay him the most. So you think Borussia Dortmund probably be at the bottom of that pile with Spurs. You think towards the top of that pile, you might find Man United's, Newcastle, Arsenal and Atletico. Atletico are no strangers to paying some good money. Manchester United need a striker. Atletico, I mean, Morata's doing quite well at Atletico. I think he is still at Atletico. Don't shoot me there. Griezmann's still doing the business. But he's cheap, so maybe. Newcastle United have got Wilson and Isaac, but Wilson picks up hamstring injuries quite often. Isaac supposedly is not 100%. Arsenal got Gabi Jesus, but they could still do with another option up front, in my opinion. And, Tottenham, we've got Son and Richarlison. That's about it. So we could do with another striker as well. So it doesn't shock me any of those teams are in there. But if we're genuinely serious about Guirassy, show the intent early doors. Straight out of the gate. He's not going to cost a lot, so we don't have to haggle on money. Just put in the offer for the release clause, because every other team's going to do that anyway. So don't think, oh, we'll get him for 10 million because we're being smart. You're not smart. You're just being an absolute fool. And I would say something stronger, but, you know, it might demonetize my video. Be smart, put in the offer early doors, shows your intent, speak to the agent early doors and say, look, we're going to offer bang, bang, bang. We can see bang, bang, bang. And let Ange sort of get a conversation. Because, can't lie, most of the time that we've had this summer transfer window has been, most of the time when we had deals in place and Ange got to them, that was the final sweeter sort of nail in the coffin for other teams, you know. Ange was the final pull. So hopefully we're in there. Let's talk Tanguy Ndombele. So look, I talked about how they want to send him back because they're not happy with his attitude. He's not playing. He's basically taking up a squad place, right? Well, I actually have some good news. So Photosport said that Galatasaray have met a bonus fee clause in their loan agreement for Tanguy Ndombele. Spurs receive an additional fee after Galatasaray qualified for the Europa League following their Champions League exit. What that might be, it might be 500 grand. It might be £1 million. I don't know what entails that fee to be, but it's money at the end of the day. It's a good thing that we're going to get it because I can't lie, it's probably going to cover some of his wages for a little while. And that's the way I'm going to look at that. You know, we're going to have an issue on our hands come January, which I think they'll terminate his loan. They'll have to free up some money for that. Obviously, you can't just terminate it and get away scot-free. They'll have to send money back for it. We're going to have a situation is, can we get Saudi maybe to come and grab him? Is there a Ligue 1 team that are desperate to get him? Because obviously being French, maybe that's what he wants. We're not buying him out. Spurs aren't spending, 14, 15 million just to let you go. It's not what Spurs do. I don't know. But at least we got some money out of it, eh? That's a bit of good news. Let's talk about some even better news. Micky van de Ven, okay? So this came from Paul O'Keefe, and if you know, I love me some Paul O'Keefe. I think he's absolutely must do when it comes to Spurs news. And he put out, he put out at 10 o'clock last night, hence why I haven't done the video for it. And the video uploaded earlier from Appenda was actually done yesterday and I didn't get a chance to upload it. Hence why you can see I didn't talk about good morning and things like that. But he said Micky van de Ven has stepped up his recovery efforts by doing individual work with a ball back on grass. So look, that's great news. Because I kind of expected him to be back mid to late January. Paul O'Keefe also said that he didn't say it's definite. He said there's a chance he could be back for the Burnley FA Cup game, which puts him a little bit ahead of schedule where I thought he was going to be. But let's call it mid-Jan. Let's call it a month from today. We could probably see Micky van de Ven being back. Now, that doesn't stop Spurs being proactive in the transfer market and looking at centre-halves, because we still need them regardless of Micky van de Ven's fitness. Romero's, disciplinary record, Phillips' fitness, Davies, all these guys, it doesn't matter. We still need to get at least one centre-half this window. Yes, I'd want two, but it's not going to happen. Let's be realistic. We're looking for one. Ange just said it. Everyone knows it. Who that will be? Is it Cáceres? Is it Godfrey? The nice cheap options? Are they going to push the boat out to get Aloy Kelly earlier doors? Is it someone even bigger? I don't know. I'll be interested to see what comes out maybe in the next couple of weeks. You start to maybe see some more concrete news on a centre-half position. And you never know, maybe they get a Godfrey on a loan and maybe another centre-half. And maybe that's just enough to the end of the season. You never know. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Drop a like on the video if you did. Hit me in the comment section below your thoughts and feelings on not only the Serhou Guirassy race against the other teams, the Tanguy Ndombele bonus fee, and also the Micky van de Ven injury news. I think it's all quite good. I want to know your thoughts and feelings. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the bell notification for more. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, guys.